Hey, Kieran Dalton here. You're watching the Kieran Dalton channel. How are you? I'm good, thanks. This is The Awkward Adventures of Kieran Dalton, episode 11, The Shoplifting Debacle. So I went to the shops the other day. It's a shop I visit quite often. And I picked out 2 DVDs and a CD, and I took it to the counter to buy and pay for them. And the guy at the counter, she was young, she was in high school, probably got hired to work the Christmas break. Because it's really busy that time of year. And I wasn't really paying attention. I was on my phone because I'm antisocial. And she scanned the 2 DVDs, but she didn't scan the CD. She's like, "Oh, that's $20, please." And in my brain, it registered, "Oh, that's pretty cheap for 2 DVDs and a CD." But I wasn't really paying attention. So she put them as my DVDs in the bag. I paid for it by card. Then I grabbed the CD and I put the CD in their bag. And she kind of looked like shocked. And when I started walking, then I'm like, this is too cheap. And she looked shocked. So I looked at my receipt, and yeah, it said I only paid for 2 items, the DVDs. She forgot to swipe the CD, which is a simple mistake to make. So I went back to the counter, got served by the same girl. I went, "Hi, it's me again." And she spoke into a little microphone and goes, "Oh, Doris, don't worry about it. He's back." So she knew there was a mistake, but I started getting worried because I wanted them to know that I went back to the counter by my own free will. I went back because I'm a nice person. I'm paranoid that they're thinking I tried to walk out, the security guard stopped me and sent me back, and like, "Oh, this guy is an attempted shoplifter." No. You know, I'm like so I paid for the CD, then I left, and it was eating away at me. I felt like a person in an action movie who got set up, you know. I want to clear my name. So I rang up my friend who's currently studying law. He's not a lawyer yet, but he can talk the talk. So we went back to the shop to clear my name, and he acted like my lawyer. I'd be like, "Hi, this is my client. Some of you think he's an attempted shoplifter. I would like to see the surveillance footage to clear his name." And they let us because, you know, everything's digital now, and it's quite easy to do. And he goes, "Oh, before we show you the videotape, we like to watch it myself, me and my client in private." There was no point to it. It just sounded more fancy. So me and my friend, we sat down and started watching the security tape. And in the security tape, I noticed I have had a massive erection. And oh shit, this is awkward and embarrassing. I have an erection in the footage. I get them sometimes, you know. I'm like a teenager; they just happen. And I'm thinking, no, I don't want the staff to see it because they probably didn't notice it the first time. So the staff came in and wanted to see the videotape, and I'm like, "Oh no, don't worry, nothing to see here." And they'd be like, "Oh no." Then they're like, "Oh, that's weird. Why don't you want us to see the tape? You know, you're acting very suspicious now. You came in here to clear your name. Now we think there's something on the tape that is going to dirty your name." So they threatened us with their real lawyer to see the tape. So I had no choice but to let them watch it. And they're watching the tape, and the young girl who served me was like, "Holy crap! Is that do you have an erection?" And I'm like, No, I don't. And the other woman's like, it looks like you have an erection. And I'm like, no. It's just loose clothing and the lighting of the store. And the woman's like, no, your clothing looks pretty tight, and that looks like an erection. Unlike most erection stories, this one doesn't have a happy ending, just an awkward ending. I still go to that shop, but they look at me weird and judge me, but you know, yeah. Anyway, that's my story. Hit the subscribe button if you want to hear more terrible stories about my past and present and possibly future. Tell me about your awkward erection stories. Yeah, thank you. Kieran Dalton, out.